Hello everyone. Thank you so much for being here and welcome to your yoga flow class. We are going to begin on our backs today, but first, if you want to go ahead and just press play on the playlist linked beneath this class, make sure you're not on shuffle. You won't hear music right away, but don't worry, the music will get us going at some point. Let's go ahead and make our way onto our backs. So that might look like a constructive rest, soles of the feet planted on the mat, knees knocking together, a supine butterfly, soles of the feet together, knees wide, or maybe a corpse pose, arms and legs out nice and long. But wherever you are, just allow your eyes to close and allow your body to begin to soften on your mat. Right? Feeling all the parts of you making a connection with the mat below. And then just starting to notice how your body's feeling. Right? So any place that feels a little sticky, a little tight, any place that already feels like it's fully relaxed and here for this class. And note your breath, right? Just noticing without changing it right away, just feeling your breath as it moves through your body. Even hearing the sound of your breath. And then we'll just gently begin to deepen. So inhaling in through the nose, filling the belly, the lungs, the heart, the throat. Pause at the top of that breath. And then a full, slow exhale out through the nose, maybe making the exhale a little bit longer than the breath in. Again, inhaling in through the nose, filling up. Exhaling out through the nose, allowing yourself to begin to soften around the edges. Allowing everything beyond the edges of your mat to become just a bit more hazy. Right? Turning your focus fully inward. Right? This time on your mat is so precious and it is fully yours. Right? So if we're going to take this time to be here, let's really be here. If there's stories drifting through your mind, if there's thoughts, right, let them just roll past. Right? Envision them like a cloud passing across the sky. Note them and just let them keep moving. I wanted to begin our practice today with one of my very favorite quotes. It's from Eckhart Tolle. And he says, "Life will give you whatever experience is most helpful for the evolution of your consciousness. How do you know this is the experience you need? Because this is the experience you are having at the moment." Right? So whatever it is you really need today, it is here for you in this moment on your mat. So noticing what arises as you move through this practice. Right? Do you begin to feel anxious? Are you anticipating what's next? Are you able to be in the moment, connecting with your breath and your body? Let's go ahead and draw your knees in towards your heart space and just begin to circle your ankles around one direction, the other direction. Wiggle out your toes. And keeping your eyes closed, just go ahead and begin to circle your knees in one direction, like you're drawing the face of a clock across your low back. A nice little massage for the low back. And whenever you complete this next circle, to take it back the other way. And don't worry about evening things out. Don't worry about really anything. We're just here to notice what it feels like to move through these shapes, to connect with our breath, and just experience this practice. Knees come in towards the chest again. We'll place our hands on top of the shins. Inhale here. And as you breathe out, curl your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Hug your knees in a little tighter to the chest. Give them a really good squeeze. Inhale, just gently roll down through the head, neck, and shoulders. And then again, curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Hug knees to the chest. Full breath out. Inhale as you soften and release. One more time. Exhale, getting some compression. So really pull the knees in nice and tight. Draw the navel towards the spine. And then gently release down. Go ahead and plant the soles of the feet flat on the mat. Walk your heels towards your glutes, and then place your hands beside your hips. Walk your fingertips towards your heels. On your next breath in, it's bridge pose. Drive through the heels, lift the hips, and lift your heart space up towards your chin. Right? A little bit of an energetic squeeze through the inner thighs here, and then start to focus on grounding down through the right foot specifically. We'll lift the left heel straight up towards the sky. Drive the left heel up, press down through the right heel. Good, and you should start to feel a little fire, a little bit of heat. Breathe in, lift your left heel a little higher. And as you exhale, left ankle over the right knee, figure four. Lower your hips. Left hand to the left thigh, you can gently to hug this shape in towards the chest, reaching behind the right thigh. Right, so whatever feels good, we'll take a breath in there. And a breath out to just be here. Keep the figure four legs, but lower your right heel to the mat if it's not already there. Cactus or T your arms out wide. We're just gonna start to windshield wiper this figure four side to side. And pause on each side and just kind of notice where you feel it in your hips, your legs, your body. And if one side feels particularly good, right, pause there a little longer, linger. Right, maybe hold it to that side for the next couple of breaths, or if it feels better to keep moving, keep it moving. Right, there's no wrong way to show up for this practice. There's no way you can mess this up. We'll come back through center to our figure four. Plant the sole of the left foot on the mat. Hands sweep down beside the hips. Drive through the heels. Breathe and lift the hips. Bridge pose. So again, this time we'll ground down through the left foot. Right heel lifts straight up towards the sky. Flex the foot. See if you can drive into the left heel. Lift your right leg up a little bit higher and start to create a little bit of heat in the body and keep breathing. Big inhale. Exhale, right ankle over left knee, lower the hips, figure four. Right hand can cup in the right thigh, right, or hands can cup behind the left thigh, hugging the shape in. Same options as before, but not necessarily the same choices. We'll bring the sole of the left foot back to the mat if it's not already there. Cactus or T the arms out wide and start to windshield wiper those legs side to side. And if you find a spot that feels really great, go ahead and linger there, or maybe hold it there the whole time. And it doesn't have to be the same thing you did on the first side. Notice the quality of your breath. Notice if the mind is moving away from you. Right, draw your awareness and your focus back to what you're feeling in your body. We'll come back through center. Plant both soles of the feet back to the mat. Hands down beside the hips, fingertips reach for the heels. Inhale, lift the hips, bridge pose one more time here. So eye gaze stays straight up towards the sky, but I want you to really lift your heart space towards your chin, and then option here to interlace your fingertips underneath you, and then to walk the shoulders underneath you, right? Opening your chest a little bit more. Keep driving your knees forward. Keep lifting your heart towards your chin. One more big breath in. As you exhale, go ahead, release fingertips, plant the palms on the mat, lower the hips down, one vertebra at a time. Gather your knees back in towards your chest and begin to rock and roll a couple times up and down the length of your mat. And eventually we'll make our way all the way up to seated, cross the legs, plant the palms. We'll make our way to tabletop. Fingertips wide, knees under the hips. Cow pose, breathe in. So lift your tail, drop your belly, roll your heart forward. Cat pose, full breath out, rounding through your spine, eyes to thighs. Breathe in, cow pose. Cat pose, breath out. Keep going, your breath, your movement, adding on anything that feels good. So maybe swaying side to side, maybe a barrel roll, child's pose, right? Like I said, there's no way you can mess this up. It doesn't even need to necessarily look like what you think yoga looks like. Just close your eyes and trust that your body actually knows what it needs. We'll eventually make our way back to tabletop. Ground down through the left palm. Inhale, sweep right arm to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. So right shoulder, right ear to the mat. Left hand option to stay, to walk it forward, or to bring left hand to low back palm facing out, maybe reaching towards right hip crease for a half wrap. Left hand comes back beneath the left shoulder. On a breath in, sweep the right arm up to the sky. Follow the hand with your gaze. Exhale, we come back to tabletop. Breathe in, left arm lifts. Breath out, thread the needle. Left ear, left shoulder to the mat. Option to stay. Walk the right arm forward or bring the right hand behind low back palm facing out. Maybe reaching for the left hip crease. Slide right shoulder away from the ear if you take this half wrap option. And then right hand will plant back to the mat. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, it is tabletop. Breathe in, cow pose one time. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog, breath out. So press down into all 10 fingertips, wrap the outer arms in, relax your neck, and then just start to pedal out the feet side to side. Right, maybe roll to the outer edges of the feet a few times, maybe lift up high onto the balls of the feet. Okay, and then start to make your way into stillness here. So finding this length through your spine, and your knees can be bent as much as feels good here. We'll take a big breath in, full breath out. Inhale, lift high onto the balls of your feet. Roll your body forward like a wave. High plank is where we will land. So right away, you have the option to bring it down to the knees here. Inhale, we'll shift forward on the toes. Exhale, we're gonna lower all the way down to the mat. Elbows graze the rib cage. Chest lowers, untuck your toes. Keep hugging your elbows in beside you. Press down into the tops of the feet. Inhale for low cobra. So draw the crown of your head forward and your heart space off the mat. Try to keep your hands pretty light. Inhale as you lower down with care. Or exhale as you lower down with care. Breathe in, low cobra. Breath out, lower down. One more time, use the strength of your back body. Draw your heart space forward and off the mat. Breath out, lower down. Inhale pushes you up to all fours, tabletop. Toes tuck, exhale, downward facing dog, hips high. Right, so that is one version of a vinyasa. Just keep that in mind as we move through our practice. And remember that you can always skip every single vinyasa, or anytime you want, you can skip one. Inhale, we'll lift high on the toes, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, travel forward, top of your mat. Inhale, circle sweep, arms to sky, mountain pose. Shoulders soften away from the ears. Right, turn on your legs, turn on your core. Squeeze your glutes. Breathe in, look up between your hands. Exhale, cactus the arms, baby back bend. And then begin to let your arms come all the way down behind your lower back. Interlace your fingertips. Drive your knuckles down behind you as your heart space continues to lift. And then go ahead and bring your chin down just a touch. We're gonna take this fist and we're gonna draw it over towards our right hip. So hands still connected towards the right hip. And then just go ahead and lower your right ear towards your right shoulder. Good, we'll come through center and then take this fist over to the left hip and then allow left ear to fall towards left shoulder. Good, come back through center here. Drive your knuckles down towards the floor. Separate your feet hip width apart. Bend your knees here, strong through the core. We're gonna go ahead and fold with this bind. So keep bending your knees as you lower down until your chest is resting on your thighs. So knees are bent a lot. Release the weight of your head. Allow this fist to drift forward. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, release your bind, hands to the low back, and then release your hands down towards the mat in front of you. For just a moment, hands to opposite elbows. We'll just go ahead and sway side to side a few times, little ragdoll here. Release your fingertips down towards the mat. Inhale's halfway lift, so lengthen through the spine, strong core. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Option to come to knees. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way to the mat. You choose. Breathe in, it's low cobra or upward facing dog this time. Strong glutes, hearts lift. Downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, right heel lifts high. Find some length in that leg. Exhale, heel to glute, and then breathe in scorpion dog. So peel the right hip open. Keep drawing your right armpit down towards your mat. Inhale, find a little more length in the inner thigh. And then exhale, knee to nose, step it all the way through low lunge. We'll tent our fingertips, cow lunge, breath in. So bend the knees, dip the hips, roll your heart forward. Cat lunge, breath out. So two straighter legs. Push down into the big toe mound of the right foot. Wrap your outer right hip towards the back of your mat. Cow lunge, breath in. Cat lunge, full breath out. Anjaneyasana this time. So left knee to the mat, untuck your toes, breathe in, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Right, ground down through the right heel. A little bit of an energetic squeeze the inner thighs, shoulders soften. Look up between your hands, big breath in. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. Breathe in, arms up. Breath out, half split. Send the hips back, hands float down towards the mat. And then pause here for a moment. Just go ahead and point and flex the foot. So notice when you push down through the foot into the mat, you feel this nice stretch on the top of your foot, and then as you flex the toes towards you, you feel a little deeper stretch on the back side of the leg. Low lunge is a breath in. Tuck your left toes, plant your palms, and then exhale, right knee in towards your chest. Inhale, right heel to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, right heel to the mat, downward facing dog. Good. Breathe in, left heel lifts. Exhale, heel to glute. Inhale, you peel the left hip open, so scorpion dog. Keep wrapping your left armpit down towards your mat space. Take one more inhale, lengthening through left inner thigh. And then exhale, knee to nose, step it all the way through low lunge. Tent your fingertips, cow lunge, breathe in. Dip your hips, roll your heart space forward. Linger here. And then full breath out, cat lunge, two straighter legs, fold over the left thigh. Cow lunge, breathe in. Cat lunge, breath out. Anjaneyasana, right knee to the mat, untuck the toes. Inhale, arms lift. Right, pause. Feel the grounding in all the parts of you touching the mat and feel this lightness in the upper body. Strong core, look up between the hands, breathe in. Cactus the arms, baby back bend, breath out. Inhale, arms up. Half split, send the hips back, breath out. And a couple of times, point and flex through the foot. Linger where you're feeling a nice stretch, right? Where it feels good in the body. Low lunge is your inhale. Plant left foot, tuck back toes, back knee lifts. Left knee to chest, exhale. And then three-legged dog, left heel to the sky. Downward facing dog is your breath in. Inhale high on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step hopper, float top of the mat. Inhale, rise, mountain pose, circle sweep, arms to sky. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift your heart, baby back bend, and then continue to bring those hands to the low back. Interlace fingertips, draw your heart space up, bend your knees, fold with a bind. One more breath in. Exhale, release the bind, hands down to the mat. Breathe in, halfway lift, lengthen through your spine, strong core. Exhale, plant palm, step it back, downward facing dog. Option to take a vinyasa here any way you like it, right? Any way that feels good in your body, or to skip it all together if that feels better. Downward dog is our destination, where we'll meet if you're already there. Inhale, right heel lifts. Exhale, heel to glute. Breathe in, scorpion dog, peel the right hip open. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, low lunge. Tent your fingertips, cow lunge, two bent knees, dip your hips. Cat lunge, two straighter legs, breath out. Cow lunge, breathe in. Cat lunge, breath out. Anjaneyasana, back knee to the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, heart lifts. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale, half splits, send the hips back. Low lunge is an inhale, plant your palms. Right knee to chest, breath out. Inhale, right heel to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, sweep the left heel high. Exhale, heel to glute. Inhale, scorpion dog, peel the left hip open. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, low lunge. Tent the fingertips, cow lunge, breath in. Cat lunge, full breath out. Cow lunge, breathe in. Cat lunge, breath out. Anjaneyasana, back knee to the mat, breathe in, arms to the sky. Cactus the arms, baby back bend, heart lifts. Breathe in, arms up. Breath out, half splits. Low lunge, inhale. Knee to chest, exhale. Three-legged dog, breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Inhale, high on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step hopper, float top of your mat. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Arms to sky. Exhale, hands to heart center this time. Thumbs to your heart space. Close your eyes down for a moment. Maybe you're hearing that rooster crowing literally like basically next to me. But I want you to just notice how your body's feeling, right? How the breath and the movement are settling in, right? Taking a moment to just pause. Inhale, circle sweep, arms up, mountain. Exhale, open arm twist. So left arm forward, right arm back. Keep tugging your right hip forward, good. Inhale, baby back bend. So left arm reaching up and back, right hand to the back of your thigh. And then we are going to fold with a twist. So bend into your left knee, and you're gonna reach your left fingertips down towards the mat, right arm towards the sky. Breathe in, look up towards your right hand. Breath out, forward fold, both hands towards the mat. Inhale, chair pose. So sweep the arms up, sit your hips down and back. Knit your ribs together here. Shoulders soften, heart space stays lifted. Maybe sweep the mosquitoes off of your eyebrow. It's totally fine. Oh my goodness, y'all, I'm looking at a hummingbird right now. Take a big breath in, stay here in your chair. And a full breath out, maybe you sit down just a little bit lower. Breathe in, chair pose. Breath out, lean and fly. Inhale, circle sweep, arms up, mountain pose. Exhale, open arm twist. So right arm forward, left hand back. Breathe in for a baby back bend. So left hand back of the thigh, right arm reaching up and back. And then we're gonna fold with a twist. So bend into the right knee, right fingertips down towards the mat, left arm towards the sky, and look up towards the left hand. Big breath in. Forward fold, full breath out. Inhale, chair pose. Sink the hips back, sweep the arms forward. Right, and then challenge yourself here, right? Find some depth in your chair. Maybe press down through the outer edges of the feet and start to slide your mat almost like apart. Big breath in. Exhale, lean and fly. Option here for drinking bird. So zip ankles, knees, and thighs together. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, strong core. You'll lift the heels up to start. And then you'll start to bring your beak down towards your mat space. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Set the heels down, fingertips towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen through your spine. Exhale, plant your palms. Step your right foot back, low lunge. And then high crescent lunge as you inhale. So rise all the way up. Right, first time here. Feet about hip distance apart, hips squaring forward, strong core. We'll take a big breath in. And then exhale, open arm twist. So left arm back, right arm forward. Breathe in, we'll tip it up and back, baby back bend. Good. And then as you exhale, warrior two. Spin right heel to the mat, sweep the arms out wide. Eye gaze will follow right over your left fingertips here. Take a breath in. And maybe sink down and ground down into the legs on your breath out. Inhale, reverse your warrior. So left arm reaching up and back. Keep the bend in your front knee. And then extended side angle on the breath out. So reach left fingertips forward, forward, forward. And then open it up 6 and 12. Or maybe sweep right bicep by the ear. Right, option to bring left forearm onto the thigh, strong through your core. Reverse your triangle, your next breath in. So bump your hips forward, straighten through the front leg, left arm reaching up and back, big, huge side body stretch. And then listen up, this next part's gonna be fun. We're going into airplane pose. So you're going to start to circle the arms. You're gonna start to square your hips forward, and then you're gonna take flight. Sweep the arms back. Squeeze the right glute, push back through the right heel. Fly your chest open like you're in low cobra or upward facing dog. Standing right knee raise is your next breath in. Figure four is your breath out. Right ankle over left knee, hands to heart center. Sit your hips down and back. Good, big breath in. Full breath out. Standing right knee raise is an inhale. Flying chair is an exhale. So plant the feet, sweep the arms back, heart space forward, pinkies reach back, squeeze your triceps. Inhale, you're gonna sweep your left arm forward. Exhale, you're gonna open the right shoulder and look back, twisted chair. Breathe in, both arms forward, chair pose. Exhale, lean and fly. Inhale to right arm forward. Exhale, roll the left shoulder open, open arm twist. Breathe in, chair. Lean and fly, breath out. Inhale, circle sweep, arms up, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, circle sweep, arms up, mountain. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward, open arm twist. Breathe in, exalted. Breath out, bend into the left knee, fold with the twist. Inhale, look up towards the right palm. Forward fold, exhale. Chair, breathe in. Lean and fly, breath out. Mountain, rise. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward, open arm twist. Breathe in, tip it up and back. Bend into the right knee, right fingertips to the mat. Breath out. Look up towards the left palm, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant palms, step left foot back, low lunge, breath out. High crescent lunge, breathe in, sweep the arms up. And just stay here for a couple more breaths. So right knee stacked over the right ankle. Right, see if you can squeeze the left glute and slightly press the left hip forward so you're feeling a little bit of a stretch there. And back knee can be as bent as you need it to be. Good, and if you see my arms moving around crazily, it's because these little mosquitoes are just really bothering me today. Let's take a big breath in. Right arm back, left arm forward, breath out. Open arm twist. Right, breathe in, baby back bend. Stretch it up and back. Breath out, warrior two. So spin left heel to the mat, reach the arms out wide. Try to find a bend into your right knee so it stacks over your heel. Back foot's at like a 45-degree angle, and see if you can seal down the outer edge of your left foot. Strong through the arms, lengthen out through your fingertips, eye gaze right over the tips of your right fingers. Inhale, reverse your warrior. So reach your right arm up first, then towards the back of your mat, and rebend into the right knee. So you're stretching from right hip crease all the way through fingertips. Extended side angle as your breath out, reach it forward, forward, forward. And then right arm inside of right thigh, left arm reaching towards the sky. Spiral your heart space open. Option to float left bicep by left ear. Inhale, reverse your triangle. So straighten your front leg. Bump your hips forward, right arm reaching up and back, big side body stretch. All right, here's the fun part. Airplane pose. So you're gonna start to square your hips forward, you're gonna windmill your arms back, and you're gonna take flight. And it might not be super graceful and you might lose your balance. That's fine, right? Whatever experience you're having, right, is what you're meant to have, is what's going to help you evolve. Left standing knee raise on your inhale. Figure four on your exhale. Left ankle over right knee, hands to heart, sit the hips back. Big breath in. Full breath out. I hope you are playing the playlist. This is one of my favorites. Inhale, standing left knee raise. Exhale, flying chair. Plant the feet, sweep the arms back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, sit your hips back, strong core. Inhale, rise all the way up, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart, thumbs to your heart space. Power down your eyes. Right, pause, maybe just feel that music. All right, let's start to flow, friends. Inhale, circle sweep, arms up, mountain. Exhale, open arm twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Breathe in, tip it up and back, baby back bend. Breath out, bend, left knee, left fingertips to the mat. Inhale as you look up towards right fingertips. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, chair pose. Listen for the change. Lean and fly, breath out. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Plant palm, step right foot back, low lunge, breath out. High crescent lunge, inhale, rise. Good, exhale, left arm back, right arm forward, open arm twist. Breathe in, tip it up and back. Warrior two, breath out. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in, reverse your triangle, straighten front leg, bump your hips forward. Airplane pose, breath out, windmill those arms, square the hips forward, take flight. Standing right knee raise is your breath in. Exhale, cactus the arms, baby back bend. Bring fingertips all the way to low back and find your bind. So drive your knuckles towards the floor, lift the heart space. Big breath in. Bound airplane, breath out. So kick the right heel back. Keep drawing your knuckles down your right thigh. Option to stay here, or option for a toppling tree. So beginning to bow down through the upper body, keeping that bind, kicking the heel a little higher. You got one more breath in. Standing splits is your breath out. So hands to the mat. Good, keep the right leg lifted. Fold over the left thigh. Big breath in. Forward fold, full breath out, let it go. Inhale, rise, mountain pose all the way up. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Breathe in, tip it up and back. Breath out, bend the right knee, right fingertips from the mat. Inhale, look up towards left fingertips. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, breath in. Lean and fly, breath out. Chair, sweep the arms forward. Inhale, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe and lengthen your spine. Plant palm, step left foot back, low lunge, exhale. High crescent lunge, breathe in, arms up. Good. Exhale, open arm twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Breathe in, tip it up and back. Breath out, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach it up, then back. Extended side angle, breath out. Reverse triangle, breathe in, bump your hips forward. Airplane pose, breath out, take flight. Find it. Inhale, standing, left knee raise. And then exhale, cactus the arms, baby back bend. We'll find our bind. Interlace fingertips, drive knuckles down your back thigh, lift your heart space, breathe in. Bound airplane, breath out, kick your left heel back. Keep drawing your knuckles down the back of your left thigh. Draw your heart space open and up. Option to stay. Option for that toppling tree, right? So bowing down. One more breath in. Standing splits, hands plant, keep the left leg lifted, push back through the left heel, fold over the right thigh. Big breath in, forward fold, full breath out. Inhale, circle sweep, mountain pose. Exhale, cactus the arms, baby back bend, heart lifts. Breathe in, mountain. Exhale, swan dive. So let your heart space lead the way, sweep the arms back, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Plant your palms, step it back, high plank pose. Inhale, shift forward on the toes. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way to the mat. Breathe in, upward facing or low cobra. Breath out, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift high on your toes. Roll your body forward, high plank pose. Left palm stays planted. Roll to the outer edge of the left foot, side plank, right arm to the sky. You can also do this on the forearm if it feels better. Bump your hips up. Inhale, sweep the right arm up overhead. Good. Exhale, continue that circle. Reach the right arm all the way up towards the sky. One more breath in, bump the hips up. Breath out, high to low push-up chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, high on the toes. Roll your body forward, high plank pose. Exhale, roll to the outer edge of the right foot. Peel the left arm up towards the sky. Inhale, sweep left arm all the way up overhead. Exhale, continue to draw that circle. Left arm up towards the sky. Bump your hips up a little higher. Big breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low push-up. Then upward facing. Breath out, downward facing. Inhale, high on the toes. Roll your body forward. High plank pose, pause. Strong through your core. Big breath in. Exhale, lower it down one forearm at a time, forearm plank. Last little push here. Walk your feet together. Squeeze inner thighs together. And just start to roll your hips. Little right, little left. Keep drawing your heart space open. Breathe into it. Stay here. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Stay with me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips up. Dolphin pose. Start to walk your feet in towards you. Stay on the forearms. It's like a forearm downward facing dog. Big breath in. Full breath out. One more time. Breathe in here. Breath out. Slowly lower the knees down towards the mat. Big toes together to touch, knees wide, child's pose. Stretch the arms forward, forehead to the mat. And just allow yourself to go ahead and melt down onto your mat space. And then notice the sudden shift, right? From that place of pushing to this place of sudden stillness. And take a big breath in here. And a full breath out. Walk both hands over to the right side of the mat. Left palm over right. A little bit of a side body stretch. And then walk both hands through center and over to the other side. Right palm over left again. Side body stretch. Walk both hands through center. And then just begin to walk your hands in towards you. We'll come to a seated position. So just sweep your legs out in front of you. Knees bent as much as you need. Go ahead and flex the toes towards you. You can always walk your hips out from underneath you. Inhale, we'll circle sweep arms up. And then exhale, forward fold. And go ahead and allow your spine to round, right? Drop your chin towards your chest. And take a nice deep breath in. And a full breath out. Allow your inhales to help you find a little bit of length. And your exhales to help you deepen and soften into that stretch. We'll make our way back up to seated. And we'll just make our way onto our mats. Right, when you arrive, go ahead and draw your knees in towards your chest. Let's cactus or tee the arms out wide. We'll just go ahead and allow both knees to spill off to the right. Anchor down through the left shoulder, just a little supine twist. Close down the eyes. Right, and just checking back in with yourself. Big breath in. Full breath out, let it go. Draw your knees up through center. We'll just take them over to the left here. Anchor down through the right shoulder. And again, big inhale. Full exhale, let it go. Feel yourself beginning to blur around the edges again. Inviting in this sense of softening and ease. We'll draw the knees back in towards the chest. We'll give them one final squeeze. And then make your way into your Shavasana, your final resting pose. Send the arms and legs out long. Right, feeling into all the parts of you that are touching the mat. Life will give you whatever experience is most helpful for the evolution of your consciousness. How do you know this is the experience you need? Because this is the experience you are having at the moment. Please stay and rest here for as long as you need. I bring my hands together at heart center, full of so much gratitude. Thank you so much for sharing your practice in this time with me. And from my heart, I bring my hands to third eye center. And it's from the space above my crown, from which we are all connected, that I bow forward, sealing in this time. Namaste.